Weather starts to warm up. An invasive species is back now in full force, bringing their bright pink egg clusters with them. Georgia Peck spoke to an expert today about how farmers in Louisiana are trying to tackle this problem.
While on walks around the Capitol Lakes, you may have come across these bright pink clusters resting on signs, branches, and sticks near the water. They're eggs laid by these palm-sized snails called apple snails.
We did see last year a bit of lower populations, which was an impact of the 2023 drought. If you'll remember, that drought caused really low crawfish populations. It also had a negative impact on the snails as well, but this year it seems like both the crawfish and the snails are back in abundance.
They are an invasive species that were first found in Louisiana around a decade ago. Blake Wilson says they believe almost all introductions in Louisiana were a result of people dumping snails they kept as pets into the wild. And recently, they've caused problems for crawfish and rice farmers.
They're building up into enormous numbers in some of these crawfish ponds. What we're learning is that the production practices that are beneficial for the crawfish crop are also beneficial for the apple snails.
Because of this, Wilson says many farmers are having to drain fields earlier than they'd like to, just to avoid catching so many snails.
They're clogging up the traps, really disrupting those fishing operations where they have to sort snails from crawfish. And some of these farms are catching so many snails, just finding a way to dispose of all the snails has become a problem.
Wilson works closely with a lot of farmers across the state. He says some even plan to let their crawfish ponds dry out longer after the season and then dig them out deeper to help kill off any snails that may be around. Georgia Peck, WAFB 9 News.
So if you happen to come across any of those apple snail eggs, while it might be tempting to touch them, I don't think it is, but maybe some of you might. They do contain a toxin that could irritate your eyes and skin.
The pros say it's a better idea to avoid them and even knock the eggs into the water to reduce their chances of hatching.